We are waiting for people to join. Thank you for joining. Rayhan, leave my live. You are not welcome here. I do not want you here if you're going to speak like that. Thank you. Now, thank you for joining. Now, can you hear me and can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you. Ooh. Let's see. Can you hear me and can you see me? Tanish and Max, welcome to the live. I am glad you can all hear me and see me. All right, now we are going to go over the rules of my live stream before we begin, okay? Because tonight is a Saturday night and some people might have forgotten the rules of my live, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate any rude comments. Thank you very much. Let's see what amazing comments you are all going to leave in my live stream. Ooh. Tanish says, school is the best. I'm so glad to hear that, Tanish. School is the best. I'm so glad you love school. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, what do you think about school? Because school is the best thing to ever exist, in my opinion. There is nothing better than school. And if you disagree with me, then you're a bad student. Tanish, you are going on my good student list, all right? In case you don't know what that is, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you sit there and you shut your mouth if you're going to say bad things, okay? It's not that hard. It is not that hard to be nice to me in my live stream, so thank you very much. Let's see what nice comments there are. Okay, thank you. Chucky, thank you so much for that $3 super chat. Chucky says, school is a massive W, no exceptions. Thank you so much, Chucky. I agree completely. School is a massive W. There is nothing better than school. Chucky, you are going on my good student list. Welcome back to the live stream. See, it is not that hard to be nice to me, so thank you, Chucky. Thank you for being nice to me. Okay, this is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to disrespect school here. Thank you. It's ridiculous. Whatever. What other nice comments are there? I want to see nice comments, not rude comments. Thank you. Random, thank you so much for the super chat. Random says, school is horrible just like you and your hair. Okay. Who do you think you are speaking to me like that? I am the owner of this live stream. How dare you insult me? I want you out of my live. School is not horrible. School is amazing. And because school is amazing, I am amazing and my hair is amazing. Do not make fun of my hair. That's not funny. That is rude. That is disrespectful. Thank you. Who do you think you are, honestly? Nicole Cranfield, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Nicole says, wanted to let you know that some people that call you Megamind, you know who, are bullying me. They're calling me Megamind and Cranberry. Yeah, that is not funny. Thank you, Nicole, for bringing that to my attention. You are going on the good student list. We do not tolerate cyberbullying in my live stream. You are not allowed to call me Megamind, okay? I look nothing like Megamind, okay? I am not bold. I am not blue. I do not have a big forehead. Leave my live if you're gonna call me Megamind. That is not tolerated here. Thank you. Nicole, that $5 super chat is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's you. You are going to be named number 83 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much, Nicole, for that $5 green super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you. Ooh. Jeez, I just had dinner a bit ago, so I'm burping a lot. Thank you. It's so, see, isn't it so easy to leave nice, supportive, respectful comments in my live? Okay. Let me make something very clear, all right, to people who are just joining. We do not tolerate any bad language about school. You are not allowed to leave rude comments about school in this live stream. We talk about how much we love school in this live stream, okay? Read the title of my live stream. If you don't like it, Leave my live. No one wants you here. Thank you. Aspen, thank you so much for that super chat. Aspen says, hi, sorry I haven't been on in a while, but how are you? Aspen, do not apologize. I am doing good. How are you, Aspen? You are going on my good student list. Thank you for joining, and thank you even more for leaving a nice comment in my live stream. There are so many people here right now who are leaving nothing but rude and disrespectful comments, and that is not allowed here. Thank you. It's ridiculous, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here like Nicole did, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate any rude comments on my screen, okay? Leave my live now if you're going to send rude comments. We do not tolerate cyberbullying here. Thank you very much. Ooh. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for that $5 super chat, Nicole. Nicole says, also, roads and traffic told me it would be funny to shrink you and put you in a jar to miss school. Then Tricky said he would blend your homework out. Thank you for letting me know, Nicole. I'm putting both of their names on my bad student list now. In case you don't know, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on my bad student list. If you say anything nice to me, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and you say nice things to me. It is not that difficult. Thank you very much. Honestly, why are you here if you're going to leave a rude comment, okay? There is no reason for that. You are not welcome here if you're going to do that. Thank you very much. Shame on you, honestly. Thank you. What other nice comments are there? Ghostly Angel comments, I love school. Ghostly, thank you so much. I'm so glad you love school. You are going on my good student list. I also love school. I think school is the best thing to ever exist. I want everyone to tell me, what do you think about school? Who is this? Tibby comments, what is happening, LMAO? Please do not use foul language in my live stream. LMAO has inappropriate language in it that is not allowed, and what is happening is that this is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school, because school is the best thing ever, and everyone in my live stream loves school, okay? Now, you may notice that there are a few haters here. There are people who are leaving rude comments, all right? Just ignore them. They are not welcome here. They're going to be kicked out of my live stream because they are bad students. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Aspen, thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Aspen. Aspen says, sorry for the vent, but the other day I was stimming and someone started mocking me and told me to calm down and I had a silent anxiety attack. I am sorry to hear that, Aspen. You need to tell an adult or tell a teacher if you haven't already, because that is unacceptable. Bullying is not allowed. Thank you, Aspen. That is why you're on my good student list. Make sure you tell someone, though. That is not allowed. I am sorry to hear that, Aspen. Aspen. On another note, Aspen, that $5 super chat is tied for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both you and Nicole, both of your names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's the both of you. So both of you are going to be on this honor roll. You're going to be names number 83 and 84. Thank you so much for that $5 green super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. See, it's not that hard, okay? Hufflepuff Hustle comments, the fast talking and being mad about hate school comments is killing me. Hope your day and the teacher is going well. My day is going amazing, and don't worry, the teacher is great, but nothing about this should be funny, okay? I am not funny. I am not trying to be funny, okay? I'm not even speaking that fast. If you want me to speak fast, then I can speak fast. But trust me, you would not understand me if I spoke fast. So thank you very much, okay? There is no reason for you to be laughing at the anti-school comments, okay? That is not tolerated. We do not want to encourage that kind of behavior. We are trying to talk about how much we love school on this live stream. Thank you very much. What other nice comments are there? Now, I'm going to go over the rules of my live stream again, okay? Rule #1 of my live stream, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate any rude comments. Thank you. Let's see what other nice comments you're leaving. Elijah comments, bro, you are a huge Megamind. Okay. I look nothing like Megamind. Who do you think you are? Coming into my live stream and making fun of me like that. I want you out of my live. Leave now. You are not welcome here. Thank you very much. Elijah, you're going on the bad student list. How dare you? I look nothing like Megamind. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, do I look like Megamind? No or no? Thank you. Spider-Boy Carter. Wow, Spider-Boy. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat, Spider-Boy. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's you. You're going to be named number 83 on my honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Spider, for that $10 yellow super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that. Spider-Boy Carter says, I am so mad at my teacher because she said since it's almost the end of the year, we will not get any homework until summer and we won't get any summer work. You need to report your teacher right now and get that teacher fired. That is unacceptable. How dare your teacher say you have no more homework for the rest of the year? That is absurd. That is uncalled for. You need to protest right now and get that teacher out of your school. That is not okay. Okay? Everyone in my live stream loves homework, so I'm so sorry that you are not getting homework. Spider-Boy, you are going on my good student list. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Why are people saying, yes, I do look like Megamind? I do not look like Megamind. Let me make something very clear. I am not blue, okay? I do not have a large forehead, and I am not bald, okay? This is a perfectly normal size forehead. For you to come into my live stream and say my forehead is bigger than Megamind's, that is disrespectful, okay? I have a normal size forehead. You are just jealous of it. Get out of my live now. Kat, thank you for the super chat. Kat says, can I be on the good student list? I'm back. Of course you can, Kat. You are going on the good student list. Thank you for being a good student in my live stream. I appreciate that, okay? It is not that hard to be nice to me. Thank you. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 super chat. Nicole says, I honestly think they're jealous I'm on the honor roll. They hate school so much and put their rudeness out on me. I agree completely. To everyone in here leaving rude and disrespectful comments, you're jealous of us. You are jealous that we are amazing students who love talking about school. You are a pathetic human being if you are here leaving rude comments about school, okay? Because school is the best thing to ever exist. And if you think otherwise, leave my live. I don't want you here. No one wants you here. You are single-handedly ruining my live stream. Thank you very much. Nicole, that is why you are on my good student list. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Ian Plays, thank you so much for that super chat. Ian says, I don't donate, but I'm here for every stream, LOL. Ian, that is so good to hear. I am so glad to hear that. You do not need to send any super chats. All I ask is that you enjoy the live stream. I hope that you enjoy the live stream. So thank you, Ian, for enjoying. Thank you for being here every single live stream. You are going on my good student list, definitely. Thank you so much, Ian. I appreciate that so much. I'm glad you enjoy my live streams. Thank you. Now, this is ridiculous. People are spamming I hate school in my comments section. Are you kidding me? No, we need to go over the rules of my live stream again. This is absurd. Rule #1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule #2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule #3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here like these 3 people did, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate any rude comments. Thank you. It is 3 simple rules. It is not that hard to follow them, okay? Leave my live now if you can't do that. Now, If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 400 subscribers away from 624,000 subscribers. That would be crazy if we got through this live stream, so please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. Noel Mellon, thank you for the super chat. Noel says, we're back again. Yes, we are, Noel. I am live again. Thank you for that. Snowy VR, thank you so much for that $5 green super chat. Snowy says, I hate school. We have 14 days left. Okay. Snowy, who do you think you are? How dare you send that kind of a rude comment with your large super chat? I'm now forced to look at that rude message for multiple minutes. I want you out of my live now. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. Shame on you. I am dreading summer break. I am so upset that we are going to have to eventually get to summer break. I hate summer. I want to get rid of summer. Who agrees with me? Should we get rid of summer break? Yes or no? Snowy, you're on the bad student list. Leave my live now. You are no longer welcome in my live streams. Thank you. Me and Gotcha, friends. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Me and Gotcha says, I don't like school. No. Of course. I want you out of my live, too. Leave my live. How dare you say you don't like school with your $10 super chat? I now have to look at that for multiple minutes. No. You know what the worst part about this is? Me and Gotcha Friends sent the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. Which means that if it stays that way, both me and Gotcha and Spider-Boy, both of them, are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, it is the 2 of them, so both of them will go on my honor roll if it stays that way. Even though me and Gotcha Friends left a very rude message, I am so forced to put them on the honor roll. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Shame on you. Leave my live now. Mr. Cat, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, Mr. Cat. Why are people saying no, they don't want to get rid of summer break? That's not funny. That is not funny. That is rude. Summer break is horrible. We want to get rid of summer break. There is no reason for us to not be in school for 2 straight months. That is ridiculous. Why do we need 2 months off of school? We do not need that, okay? That is unfair, okay? We don't even work that hard in school. What we need is school all year round. We need school every single day. Every day of every month of every year. That is what we need. If you don't agree, leave my live. Q Axolotl, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Whoa. Give me 1 second. I gotta have a sip of water before I read that. Whoa. Gabby the cutest. Thank you so much, Gabby, for that $50 pink super chat. Wow. That is crazy, Gabby. Thank you so much for that. Gabby, that $50 pink super chat is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, that is you, Gabby. You are going to be named number 83 on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much, Gabby, for that $50 pink super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. That is crazy, Gabby. Thank you so much, and thank you even more for not leaving a rude comment. As you can see, Gabby did not leave anything rude like Gotcha and Friends did. So thank you, Gabby. You are going on my super good student list. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that so much. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to Gabby. Thank you. Zoe, thank you for that super chat. Zoe says, I love school. Thank you, Zoe. I'm so glad you love school. There is nothing better than school, so I'm so glad you agree. Tactical, thank you for the super chat. Natsuki, I remember you from yesterday. Natsuki says, hi, Koi Dog. I just got an A+ on my science project. Good for you. However, I got a better grade, okay? You can come in here and flex your grades all you want. That won't matter because I always get better grades. I get the highest grades out of every single human being on this planet. There is no one who gets better grades than me. Thank you, Natsuki. You are going on the good student list. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. See? It is not that hard to leave good comments. Thank you. Mean Thread, thank you for the super chat. Mean Thread says, I love to laugh. Mary Poppins, always learn. No. I do not like to laugh, okay? This is no laughing matter. School is not a joke, okay? There is nothing funny about school, okay? School is absolutely amazing. There is nothing bad about school. I'm not gonna laugh about anyone's jokes about how bad school is. Thank you, though, Mean Thread. I appreciate that. Thank you. What other nice comments are there? Thank you so much for that. Whoa. Duarte, wow. I'm not sure what currency that is or how much that is, but I think that's a $50 pink super chat. Duarte, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. Wow. Duarte, that is tied for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both you and Gabby, both of your names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's to both of you. So you're going to be names number 83 and 84 on my honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much to the both of you for that $50 pink super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Duarte says, you will provide me with a room in your domicile. I shall arrive shortly. Set 2 rotisserie chickens on the windowsill. I shall arrive hungry. What on earth are you talking about? I did not give you permission to come to my house, okay? I want you out of my live stream. Kevin, thank you for that firework. You are distracting my screen, though. Duarte, I want you out of my live. How dare you speak to me like that? Shame on you. You are going on... I don't even know. You're going on the bad student list. How dare you speak to me like that? That is not funny. That is so rude. I want you gone. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say stuff that is not school related. That is not school related. Leave my live now. Unbelievable. Thank you. What other nice comments are there? That's ridiculous. Zombie Hunter, thank you so much for that super chat. Zombie Hunter says, my grade is better than you. Bros, school is a joke. School is not a joke, and I guarantee that you do not have better grades than me. I guarantee that you have worse grades than me. I bet you have the worst grades in your entire class. Leave my live now, Zombie Hunter. No one wants you here. Shame on you. You are going on my bad student list. No one is better than me. I am the best ever. Leave my live now. You are unbelievable. Duarte, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat again. Duarte says, fetch me my chicken, boy. Okay. Do not speak to me like that. How dare you? I am not going to get you a chicken, okay? This is not that kind of live stream. We talk about how much we love school here. You are single-handedly ruining my entire live stream, and I want you out of my live. Leave now. How dare you comment stuff like that? Duarte, leave my live. Shame on you. You're going on my super bad student list. Leave my live now. How dare you send the largest super chat of my entire live stream and leave that rude message? That is unbelievable. Leave my live now. I want you gone. Thank you. That is ridiculous. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 800 subscribers away from 625,000 subscribers. That is insane. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me, so be nice to me, okay? It is not that difficult. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to disrespect school here. Leave my live if you don't like school. Thank you. It is not that hard. Kevin KM, wow. Kevin, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. Jeez. Kevin, that is tied for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, all 3 of you. Kevin, thank you for that trophy again. That's crazy. Thank you. Kevin, that means if it stays that way, all 3 of you, Kevin, Duarte, and... what was that name again? And Gabby. Kevin, Duarte, and Gabby, all 3 of you are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, it's all 3 of you. You're going to be named number 83, 84, 85 on my honor roll. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for sending that $50 pink super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. That is insane. Thank you so much for that, Kevin. That is crazy. Thank you. Bran, thank you for the super chat. Bran says school is the best. Thank you, Bran. Thank you so much for sending a nice comment, because there are so many rude people here who leave rude comments in my live stream. Thank you. That dude is wrong. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me. That dude is wrong. Thank you for the second super chat. That dude is wrong, says Megamind. I want you out of my live now. I do not look like Megamind. I look nothing like Megamind. I am not Megamind. I am not blue. I am not bald. I do not have a large forehead. Leave my live now. You're not funny. You are rude. You're disrespectful. You're going on my bad student list. Shame on you. In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say. So I suggest you shut your mouth unless you want to end up on the bad student list. It is not that hard to be nice to me. Shame on you all. Thank you. Kevin KM, are you kidding me? Wow. That is insane. Kevin KM, Thank you so much for that $300 red super chat. Wow. That is crazy. Kevin, that $300 super chat is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That is insane. Thank you so much for that. That means that your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream. So thank you so much, Kevin, for that $300 red super chat. That is wild. You're going to be named number 83 on my official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much for that. Wow, that is insane. Make sure you subscribe to Kevin. That is crazy. And if you're new here, subscribe to me. Do it. You don't have to, though. But if you do, you're a good student. And I am 200 subscribers away from 625,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. So please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you, Kevin. You are going on the super good student list because that is crazy. Thank you so much. Frank, thank you for the super chat. Frank says no one cares about school. There are thousands of people in my live stream who care about school, so leave my live stream now. Nash, thank you for the super chat. Nash says, school sucks, buddy. Your attitude sucks, buddy. I want you out of my live stream. How dare you speak to me like that? I said very specifically, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. A guy on YouTube, thank you for that $5 super chat. A guy says, can you help me find a cure for cancer? I hope you can do that. I will try my best, but I hope you can do that, a guy. Thank you so much. Spider King, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Natsuki, thank you for that super chat. Natsuki says, I just got a shirt that says school is amazing. That is so good to hear. I'm so glad you love school that much. Thank you. King of all curses, thank you for the super chat. King says, listen, I do not like school because of you. How could you not like school because of me? I'm an amazing human being. There is no one better than me. Who do you think you are saying I'm a terrible person? Leave my live now. Everyone in my live stream loves me because I'm an amazing person. There is no one better than me. I'm terrific. Leave my live now. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for that $5 super chat. Nicole says, why can't scientists trust atoms? They make up everything. Haha. Thank you, Nicole. That is a funny joke. That is why I'm putting you on my super good student list again. Thank you so much for that, Nicole. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for being nice to me in my live stream. Kids Perfect, thank you for the super chat. Kids Perfect says chicken jockey. Okay. Do not use the phrase chicken jockey in my live stream. That is a meme word, and memes are illegal in my live stream because they are against the school rules. Thank you very much. Nash, thank you for the super chat. Nash says, shut up, school sucks as it is. You made it worse. I most certainly did not make school worse. I made school better. Leave my live right now. Shame on you. Mr. Nugget, thank you for that super chat. Mr. Nugget says, I love science. Good for you. I also love science. That dude is wrong. Thank you for that $10 super chat. That dude says, can you help me forget your Megamind? I am not Megamind. I look nothing like Megamind. Nothing about me even resembles Megamind, okay? I have a normal-sized forehead, okay? I am not bald, and I am not blue. Therefore, I am not Megamind, and I suggest you leave my live now before you get seriously punished. How dare you? You are so rude and so disrespectful. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Tricky says, how tall are you, by the way? I flushed my homework and chicken jockey. Leave my live now. I am 5 foot and 8 inches. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nash, thank you for the super chat. Nash says, hush. I am not going to be quiet in my live stream. If anything, I suggest that you be quiet. Russell, thank you for that $5 super chat. Russell says, I took a leak in the sink today. My bad. That is disgusting. That is not school appropriate talk. I want you out of my live if that's how you're going to speak. Thank you very much. Jeez. Snowy, thank you for that super chat. Snowy, I apologize, but it went by so fast. Thank you so much, Snowy. I saw that super chat, though, but it went away like that. I apologize, Snowy. I'll read your next one, though. Don't worry. Reaper, thank you for the super chat. Zombie Hunter, thank you for the super chat. Zombie says, I'm joking, my friend. I love school. That is good to hear, Zombie. I'm going to cross your name out of the bad student list. Thank you so much for that. Now, I want to do one more shout out to Kevin KM real quick. Kevin sent a $300 red super chat, which is insane. That is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream, and that is the third largest super chat I have ever gotten before in a live stream, ever. That is insane. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kevin, because Kevin is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's Kevin. Kevin's going to be named number 83 on my honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much, Kevin. That is crazy. Thank you so much for that $300 red super chat, the number one largest largest super chat of my entire live stream. Bella, thank you for the super chat. Bella says, I love your hair. Thank you, Bella. I know, I love my hair too. My hair is absolutely amazing. Keep complimenting me. Keep stroking my ego. I need all the compliments. Thank you for that. Michelle, thank you for the $5 super chat. Michelle says, I love my teachers. They are nice and I get them gifts. That is good to hear, Michelle. You are going to be on the good student list for that. I'm so glad you love your teachers as much as I love my teachers. If you are new here, please subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are 500 subscribers away from 626,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got through this live stream, so please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right, it is not that hard to leave nice comments, so thank you to everyone who's leaving a nice comment. And if you're here leaving a rude comment about school, I will deal with you personally, okay? This is a message from me to you. Watch your back. Thank you. Garbage, thank you for the super chat. Garbage says, hello, I'm back. Thank you for joining again. I appreciate that. Snowy, thank you for the super chat. Snowy says, tra-la-la, tra-la. Italian brain rot. Okay. I don't know what brain rot is, but thank you for that. Spider Go, thank you for the super chat. Spider look like Megamind? Thank you, Spider. I know I don't look like Megamind, all right? I do not understand why people join my live just to say I look like Megamind. It is rude and disrespectful, so thank you so much for that. Thank you. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, get out, snitch. I am not a snitch, okay? I only tell the teacher when something is violating the school rules, because that is illegal, okay? And it is my duty as a student to stop people from violating the school rules. Thank you. Harper, thank you for the super chat. Harper says, you have the most beautiful 13 head I've ever seen. Okay. I don't have a 13 head, I have a 4 head. This is a 4 head, not a 13 head. I want you to take your rude comments and leave my live. They're not welcome here. Thank you very much. Get out now. Natsuki, thank you for the super chat. Natsuki says, my sister got straight F's, such a bad student. Yeah, your sister is a bad student. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. Big forehead, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, but I do not have a big forehead, okay? Thank you. Nicole Cranfield, thank you so much for that super chat. Nicole says, the math book was sad because he has a lot of problems. Thank you, Nicole. That is a funny joke. I love your school-appropriate jokes. Lori, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. See, it is not that hard to leave nice comments in my live stream, okay? I'm going to go over the rules of my live stream one more time since some people do not understand them. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. You do not... You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school in my live stream, okay? That is not allowed. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here like Kevin did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. One more shout out to Kevin because Kevin sent a $300 super chat, which is crazy. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Kevin's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it's Kevin. So Kevin's going to be named number 83 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much, Kevin, for that $300 red super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Please subscribe to Kevin. That is crazy. Thank you. Now, anyways, let's move on to more comments. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, stop please and tell the teacher. Now, I'm not going to stop my live stream just because you want me to. Leave my live now. Snowy, thank you for the super chat, but enough with the brain rot terms. That's not funny. Summer comments, what's this live about? I just joined. See, in this live, we talk about how much we love school, okay? Because school is the best thing to ever exist, okay? If you are in this live, you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here, okay? Because everyone here, we all talk about how much we love school, okay? Stop saying school's boring. That's not funny. School is not boring. School is the opposite of boring. If you think school is boring, then I hate to say it, but I bet you're boring. Leave my live now. Elbird, thank you for the super chat. Elbird says, let it be known I am currently taking 6 AP classes. Good for you, Elbird. I'm proud of you. However, I took 6 AP classes when I was in kindergarten, okay? You need to get those numbers up. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. Nicole, thank you for that $5 super chat. Nicole says, guys, please stop spamming Italian brain rot memes. It's offensive to my culture. Yeah, brain rot is not allowed in my live stream. Thank you very much. Brain rot is not allowed in school, so therefore, brain rot is not allowed in my live stream. Thank you very much. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, no, I am not leaving the live. Okay. Let me make something very clear for you. If I tell you to do something, you do it. Because this is my live stream. I am the owner of this live stream. I am the ruler of this live stream, okay? So if I tell you to leave my live, then you leave my live. Thank you very much. Shame on you, honestly. Carlos, thank you for that super chat. Carlos says, I got an A on recess. Thank you very much for that. Wait, no. Recess is not a real class. You almost got me there. How dare you? How dare you say you got an A in recess? Recess is a horrible class. I want you out of my live now. Leave my live. Shame on you. That's not funny. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, be real. You are not the king. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but I'm not. I am being real right now, okay? This is who I am. I love school. Leave my live now. Harper, thank you for the super chat. Harper says, I'm sorry for saying you have a 13 head. Thank you. You have a 14 head. Okay. I do not have a 14 head. I have a 4 head. That is not funny. Do not make fun of my forehead in my live stream. That is not only disrespectful, it is rude. Shame on you. It's ridiculous. SPC, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. SPC says, my friend got a 25 in physical education, a 7 in ELA, a 0 in math, a 54 in science, an 11 in art, and a 68 in history. Your friend needs a very serious discussion. You need to sit your friend down and have a conversation with them because those grades are not allowed. Those are horrible grades and they are not tolerated. Thank you, SPC, for saying that. You are going on my good student list. Thank you. I mean, this is Cozy comments, what are your grades? I have straight A pluses, thank you very much. I have never, ever gotten a grade below an A plus. So I suggest you leave my live stream if you even think that I got lower than an A plus. Thank you. And I'm not going to prove it either before you say that. Now, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 626,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Subscribe. You don't have to, though. It's okay. You don't have to. Thank you. Tyler Gam says, calm down. I'm not going to calm down, okay? Why would I calm down when there are people in my live stream leaving rude and disrespectful comments? That is not tolerated here. Leave my live now. Harper, thank you for the super chat. Harper says, bro, where's your second eyebrow? Right here. 1, 2... Thank you very much. Leave my live now. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, be shame, don't tell the teachers. No, I tell the teachers everything, okay? The teachers are my best friend. Thank you. Braxley, thank you for the super chat. Go subscribe to Koi Dog. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Go subscribe to Koi Dog says, I love school and I'm passing all of my grades. Good for you. You're going to go on my good student list. Thank you so much for that. Now, I know you changed your username. I remember what your username was before, but I'm going to allow it, so thank you so much for that. Now, I want to do one more shout out to Kevin real quick. Kevin sent a $300 super chat, which is crazy. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream and the 3rd largest super chat I have ever gotten before, ever, which is crazy. Since that's the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, Kevin's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it's Kevin. Kevin's going to be named number 83 on my honor roll if it stays that way, so thank you so much, Kevin, for that $300 red super chat, the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That's crazy. Thank you for that. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, when the teacher's best friend, yeah, I am the teacher's best friend, okay? There is no one who is better friends with the teacher than me, because I am the best, okay? I am the teacher's pet for a reason. That is because I am the best, period. Harper, thank you for the super chat. Harper says, bros Lord Farquaad. No, I'm not. I am not Lord Farquaad. I want you to leave my live. I look nothing like Lord Farquaad. That is disrespectful. Please do not speak to me like that. That is so insanely rude. I want you out of my live stream now. Thank you. Honestly, why are you in my live stream if you are going to leave rude and disrespectful comments? Okay? That is not funny. That is rude. That is not allowed here. Thank you very much. Shane says, LMAO, I love your attitude for real. Shane, please do not use that word in my live stream. LMAO contains an inappropriate word. It is inappropriate. You would not say LMAO in school, so do not say that in my live stream. Thank you very much, Shane. I'm glad you love my attitude, though, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, I'm only going to go live for another 5, maybe 7 or so more minutes, all right? So please be sure to spam your comments, okay? If you spam your comments, I have a higher chance of seeing it. Thank you very much. And make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Do it now. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, I'm more tired than I usually am because this is my 3rd night in a row going live. I've never been live 3 nights in a row before. So this was a new thing. This was a test. Thank you. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, pet teacher, not your best friend. Okay. The teacher is my best friend. How dare you come into my live stream and say otherwise? That is not funny. Okay? Pierce says, I love your content. Thank you, Pierce. I love my content too. There is nothing better than me. There is no one better than me. I am the best YouTuber ever. I dare you to name anyone who's better than me. Trust me, you can't. Alia, thank you for that. Alia says, how old are you? Alia, I am 23 years old. That's right. In fact, I turned 24 years old in August. Isn't that exciting? I actually graduated from college last year, but I begged my teachers to allow me to go back to school, and they allowed me to. So that is why I'm still in school. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know who said that, but someone said, say it, don't spray it. I am not spitting when I talk, okay? I am speaking very nicely. Leave my live now if you're going to make fun of me. Shame on you. Christian says, goofy hair? Who do you think you are speaking to me like that? That is not funny. A person on earth comments, can't super chat, but I love school, my teachers. I do my homework, and I wish you were my teacher because you are so smart. I have all A's. Thank you so much for that amazing compliment, a person on earth. I'm so glad you love me that much. I'm so glad you love your teachers. I'm so glad you love your homework. You are going on my good student list. And a person, you do not need to send a super chat in this live stream, okay? I appreciate each and every super chat, obviously, but you do not need to send one. I appreciate it, even if you just sit here and watch my live stream, because that means you are enjoying what I do and you are showing me support, and I appreciate that so much, all right? And let me make another thing clear. I appreciate each and every single super chat, whether it's 99 cents or $500. I appreciate every single one. So never apologize for sending a super chat, and never apologize for not sending a super chat, because that's stupid. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Plain, thank you for the super chat. Plain says, not all your teacher is not your best friend. Yeah, she is. My teacher is my best friend, and I am her best friend. Leave my live now. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wenda, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Wenda says, hi, Koi, how are you? I'm doing good, Wenda. How are you doing? Thank you for joining my live again. You are going on my good student list. I hope you're having an amazing night. I'm ending this live stream in about 5 or so minutes, so thank you for that. Nicole, thank you for the $5 super chat. Nicole says, I didn't get to work today because of my allergies. Put Claritin on the good list. It's doing its best like you. Thank you, Nicole. Claritin will go on my good student list. I actually take Claritin too for my allergies because I am also allergic to pollen. However, today was a good day for me because it rained, so the pollen wasn't as bad, but I did not go outside at all today. So sadly, that means I did not touch grass today, but that's because I'm allergic to the air outside. Thank you. Whew. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, okay? It is not that hard to be nice to me. Thank you. Duarte, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Duarte says, you must appreciate me more. Fetch me my chickens and peri-peri sauce, Virginia boy. Okay. I want you out of my live now. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm not going to fetch you any chickens, okay? I'm a student, okay? That is not funny. We talk about how much we love school here. I've had enough of your attitude problem. I want you out of my live stream. You are on my super bad student list for a reason. You are banned from my live. Get out now. You are not funny. You are pathetic. How dare you? How dare you send that rude message with your large super chat? That is not funny. Thank you. Munchie, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Munchie. Thank you. Guadalupe Ruiz says, I love your hair. Thank you. I love my hair too. There is no one has better hair than me, okay? I have the best hair ever. So thank you so much for complimenting that. Munchie, thank you for the super chat. Munchie says, I love school. I am so glad you love school. Thank you so much for that, Munchie. There is nothing better than school. So thank you. I appreciate that, Munchie. You're going on my good student list. Thank you so much. Wade, thank you for that $1 super chat. Thank you. Wenda, thank you for that $10 super chat, Wenda. Wenda says, ignore the haters. Also, I have a really bad thunderstorm with a tornado warning right now. Wenda, I hope you stay safe. That is very scary. All right. Please be good. I will ignore the haters, Wenda. I hope you do too. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that so much. I am not a fan of storms because storms sometimes ruin school. Sometimes you have days off because of storms, and I believe that we need to get rid of storms. I believe that we need to create a weather machine so we can control the weather, so we can no longer have snow days or anything like that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Mr. Money, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Money says, school is stupid and my average grades are a D-. Okay. School is not stupid. School is amazing in every possible way, shape, and form. You are just jealous of school. Leave my live now. How do you have an average of a D-? If you have an average grade of a D-, that is bad. You need to leave my live and go study. That is terrible. Leave my live now. Ugh. Thank you. Chad Free says, school is amazing. Yes, it is, Chad. I am so glad you think school is amazing. There is nothing more amazing than school. Now, I'm going to be ending this live in 1 or 2 minutes, so please be sure to spam your comments if you want me to see it, because the more you spam it, the higher chance I have of reading it. Megamind comments Megamind, leave my live. No, Giovanni comments Megamind. Leave my live now, Giovanni. How dare you? I look nothing like Megamind. How dare you speak to me like that? Okay? That is called cyberbullying, and cyberbullying is not allowed here. Yada, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. I'm Yada. Thank you. Carter called me Megamind. No, you know what? I'm going to write down everyone says Megamind. Carter, you're on the bad student list for saying Megamind. Leave my live now. Who else is going to say it? I dare you. I dare you to call me Megamind. If you call me Megamind, you go on the bad student list, okay? Thank you. Beef. Oh, no, Giovanni said Megamind. Giovanni goes on the bad student list. Leave my live. Thank you. Barbara says Megamind. Barbara goes on the bad student list. Leave my live now. You're not funny. Ronnie says Megamind. Ronnie's going on the bad student list. You're all on the bad student list. Leave my live now. Beef, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Beef says 100 average men versus 1 silverback gorilla. Okay. I've seen that meme before online, the 100 people versus the 1 gorilla, and I think that is highly educational, because that would not happen in real life, but if I had to guess, it would be the 100 people, okay? You underestimate how many people 100 people is, okay? That is a lot of people. Thank you. Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat. Nicole says, Tricky thinks you look like Rick Sanchez. Okay. Is that a compliment or is that not a compliment? I don't know. Off topic, though. Out of character real quick. I am a fan of Rick and Morty. So there is that. All right, I am a fan of Rick and Morty. I have a Rick and Morty poster in my room. Let me show it to you real quick. Right up there. So you know what? I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Tricky. I might look like Rick Sanchez. Thank you. Wenda, thank you for that $10 super chat. Wenda says, I would invite you to my party. We study at parties. Wenda, I would love to be at a study party. I love having study parties, okay? I invite every single person I know to a study party, but no one comes over because no one wants to study with me. It is ridiculous. Wenda, thank you for that. You're going on. No, you're already on my good student list. Sorry, Wenda. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me, so thank you. Graham, thank you for the super chat. Graham says, Megamind, I look nothing like Megamind. Leave my live now. Aiden, thank you for the super chat. Aiden says, I got all A's, but one B. I'm sorry about the B. You know what? Because you apologized, I'll allow it. I'm glad you understand that a B is bad. So, Aiden, you're going on the good student list. Thank you for that, Aiden. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Aiden. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says it wasn't a compliment. Thank you, Nicole. Tricky's on my bad student list then. Do not worry. Thank you. Ooh. Triton VR says, do you like Smiling Friends? I do. I can't wait to see the new season. I really like that show. Now, I am officially ending this live stream, okay? Whew, I've been live 3 nights in a row now, so that is why I'm absolutely exhausted right now. I am either going to go live tomorrow night or Monday night, most likely Monday night. I will let you know when I go live. I'll post and let you know, all right? My voice is exhausted. Ooh. Now, thank you for joining. I want to do one more shout out to Kevin real quick, okay? Because Kevin sent a $300 super chat, a $300 red super chat, which is crazy. So make sure you subscribe to Kevin. And that means that since it's the end of a live stream, Kevin's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it's Kevin. Kevin's going to be on the official Koi Dog honor roll. It is official now. Thank you so much, Kevin, for that $300 red super chat. That's crazy, too, because that is the 3rd largest super chat I have ever gotten on a live stream, ever. So thank you so much, Kevin, for that $300 red super chat. Thank you. Who is it? Says school is life? Yes, it is. I'm so glad you agree. School is life. So thank you for that. I hope you have a wonderful night, all right? I hope you all study tonight. So thank you for that. Cancer awareness. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I like your username. Thank you. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm ending the live. I will go live either tomorrow night or Monday night. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you can see what day I go live. You can see future live streams. Thank you so much. Have a good night.